Santa's first major stop is Reykjavik, Iceland, where unique Christmas culture meets dramatic landscapes.
You are riding with Santa, zooming super fast over black, snowy hills and volcanic terrain.
With a determined focus, Rudolph and the team flew onward toward the Icelandic capital. Their warm breath
The sleigh spins like a...
And so, beneath the shimmering Icelandic sky, Santa guided his sleigh toward the great cathedral.
Super close-up on Santa's determined face as he pulls the reins tight just before the landing. The Christmas lights shine brightly on his red coat.
Whoosh! The sleigh runners gently kick up snow as it slows down to a soft stop. Soft lights from the city are all around.
Santa steps out and stretches. Wow! The Hallgrímskirkja church behind.
High above Reykjavik, beneath the magical glow of the aurora, Santa began his silent journey.
The air was filled with magic as dear Santa began his descent. But this time,
With a swift glance at his ancient list, Father Christmas retrieves a glowing dragon and places it.
with a joyful gulp, Santa savored the last drop of the creamy Icelandic hot chocolate.
With a final joyful sip, Santa prepared to depart. But even the best-laid plans sometimes go awry. Oops.
The air was filled with a special kind of magic that night. In Reykjavik, the colorful houses glowed warm.
As the aurora danced brightly over Reykjavik, Santa Claus strolled through the snowy alleyway.
As the northern lights danced, Santa found the warmth he was looking for. This Icelandic wool, a lopa.
From the warmth of the workshop, our journey takes us to a land.
As Christmas approaches in Faxafloy Bay, the fishing boats are adorned with lights, bringing warmth to the wintry waters.
In Iceland, the festive season brings a special warmth, a moment of calm, shared over steaming hot, a perfect Christmas evening, warm and bright. But deep in the woods, the wind carried a warning. Something mischievous is coming.
But deep within the darkest woods,
Not all Christmas tales are warm and bright. Here, in her smoky, icy
This is Gattalefur, the door sniffer. See how his little nose...
Keep an ear out for Hurðaskellir, the door slammer. With a mischievous grin, he sneaks through the snow to deliver. Leaving the frosty streets behind, the Yule Lad approached the serene Blue Lagoon. Steam rising into the crisp air promised warmth and wonder. Even the jolliest of souls needs a moment of tranquility. Here in the Blue Lagoon, the warmth melts away the chill of the North Pole.
The elves call this Hvita Aura, the white magic. Sourced from the heart of Iceland,
Even in the coldest lands, the spirit of giving finds a way, mirroring the warmth hidden deep within the frozen earth.
Boom! The geyser volcano shoots a massive column of super hot water high into the cold sky.
Even in the land of ice and fire, the spirit of Christmas finds a way to warm the heart.
Behold, the mighty Gullfoss, transformed by winter's touch into a palace of ice and light.
Santa Claus stood at the precipice, admiring the magnificent icy falls. With
With a gentle tug on the reins, Santa consulted his magical compass, which glowed warmly, pointing the woods.
the reindeer shook off the snow, their hooves tapping impatiently. They were harnessed and ready, eager.
And with a whisper of winter wind, the reindeer took flight, faster and faster, until... And as they soared upwards, the sleigh left behind a trail of sparkling golden stardust. Dusty. The sleigh dashed across the snow-capped mountains, guided by the ancient lights, until it vanished into a...
Alas, Santa found himself stuck once more. But his faithful reindeer had a plan. Yet in his haste, he forgot his spectacles.
The little Yule lad reached for the cocoa, but Santa, smiling warmly, offered the cup instead.
The magnificent Hoppa Hall provided the perfect backdrop for a quick Christmas selfie before Santa and his sleigh dashed away into the snowy sky.
Faster than the winter wind, Santa flew, launching gifts with a magical flair. High above the snowy village, the spirit of Christmas flew near. But below,
as the snow falls softly outside, there is nothing quite like a warm bowl of traditional Icelandic kjötsúpa. And so, beside the warmth of the hearth, Santa journeyed through the sagas of Icelanders, revisiting the tales of old.
The sagas tell of a magical time when the city of Reykjavik sparkles brightest against the winter snow. Come.
In the heart of the Icelandic Christmas, magic is found not just in the lights, but in the intricate patterns of the Ljósabrauð.
The Christmas feast lay waiting, peaceful and bright. Yet, mischief stirred in the shadows.
As the warmth of the hearth faded, young Gilgigor, known as Gullygawk, found himself drawn to the shadows of the ravine.
Deep in the snowy ravine, the Yule lad known as Pottaskafil, or Pot Scraper, stealthily.
They waited patiently, those worn-out shoes upon the sill, hoping for a visit from the magical...
Little Skirgamur, whose favorite treat was skyr, found a bowl waiting. He quickly and dramatically gulped it down with comical speed.
While the little ones enjoy their skyr by candlelight, deep within this desolate, mist-shrouded mountain pass, while the landscape sleeps in icy beauty, a darker truth rests upon the frozen earth. A lump...
And so the magic of the Yule Lads ascended, transforming into the breathtaking aurora borealis. As the aurora shimmered over the Icelandic snow, a tiny friend waited patiently by the window, dreaming of Christmas magic.
As moonlight kisses the Vatnajökull glacier, the northern lights dance, weaving a tapestry of Christmas.
Even in the coldest reaches of the north, the warmth of friendship shines brightest of all, especially between old friends.
High above the land of ice and fire they soared, the sleigh cutting through the steam rising from the earth, guided by a festive glow.
Below, the city of Reykjavik awaited. Santa's route, glowing brightly on the map, showed he was right on schedule for every child.
The map glows brightly, guiding the way through Iceland's capital, until finally, the majestic...
Drawn by the spirit of the season to snowy Iceland, Father Christmas marveled at
Here, where fire meets ice, the spirit of Yule washes ashore. As the storm subsided, a magical hush fell over the black sands. Snowflakes, lumps, even the longest journeys must face the harshest shores. Here, where the black sands meet the icy... It was deep winter when the Yule Lads descended. This one, barely taller than a shepherd's crook.
And so the shoe was placed upon the sill, filled with the warm hope that the magical Yule Lads would soon arrive.
Nestled snugly in the green felt boot, the antique toy awaited its discovery, sparkling with the magic of Christmas night. Deep in the night, Kertasníkir, the candle beggar, emerged from the shadows, his heart set. Beneath the glow of the Christmas dawn, the Blue Lagoon awakens. A serene sanctuary where,
amidst the swirling steam of the Blue Lagoon, Santa found his moment of perfect peace. A magical stillness in the Icelandic night,
The geothermal warmth of the lagoon
brought them together for a moment of festive cheer.
'Twas the morning of Christmas in Iceland, and deep within the luminous Blue Lagoon, Santa and his elves witnessed the magic of the holidays in Iceland as the earth breathes fire and water into the winter sky. And there, beneath the northern lights, Santa witnessed the raw magic of the earth itself, a reminder that wonder is everywhere. And here, nestled in the heart of this dramatic landscape, lies the Silfra Fissure. Its water journey with us to a land of magic, where fire meets ice along the Golden Circle. Merry Christmas from Iceland.
Even in the breathtaking beauty of the Icelandic wilderness, the spirit of giving pressed onward.
The reindeer shook off the last flakes of snow, their harnesses sparkling brightly, eager to begin.
And with a final, cheerful wave to the good children of the world, Santa settled in for his magical journey homeward.
With a gentle tug on the reins, the sleigh lifted effortlessly into the sky. They soared.
As they flew towards the lights, the sky erupted in a vibrant emerald dance. Through the shimmering vortex they flew.
With a shimmer of magic and a turn of the needle, the journey continues north. Our next stop is confirmed. Our next stop brings us to a winter wonderland, where the stars align over the glittering city of Reykjavik. As soft snow fell over Reykjavik, Santa Claus walked peacefully through the beautifully decorated park.
The crisp Icelandic air filled him with joy. Santa knew this magical winter wonderland was... Even Santa enjoys a local delicacy. Here in Reykjavik.
And here we have Veo3 the 12th Yule Lad, famous for his lightning-fast lick. The fire crackles brightly this winter's night. Soon, the 13...
But outside, in the deepening snow, Glugagir the window peeper watches the glowing tree.
Even dear old Santa needs a moment of peace, and there is no place quite like the Blue Lagoon for a rejuvenating mask of geothermal mud.
From the tranquil warmth of the waters to the majestic peaks above Reykjavik, a very Icelandic Christmas settles over the land.
As the golden light touches the frozen cliffs of Iceland, the magic of a white Christmas sparkles in every intricate formation of ice.
With a gentle smile, Santa placed the lucky stone near the Sun Voyager sculpture. A symbolic...
And with a surge of festive energy, the sleigh accelerates to warp speed, enveloped in a magical shield of golden light.
The journey was swift, a blur of festive light across the stars. But now,
in the stillness of the Icelandic woods, the spirit of Christmas reveals itself in the intricate beauty of the frost. Even on the busiest night of the year, there is always time for a quiet moment and a cup of warm Christmas tea.
While Father Christmas savors his steaming cup, the festive...
While the scent of sausages filled her lair, outside, the snow whispered tales of her pasts.
As the magical night unfolded, young Hallgrímskirkja learned a valuable lesson.
Sneaking into...
With a gentle touch and a shared smile, they begin their journey. Soon the light of the Christmas candle illuminates the way through the longest night.
With a final farewell to Iceland, the sleigh soared eastward. The northern lights flared brightly.
With a confident nod and a firm pull of the reins, Santa urged the sleigh onward. Faster than the winter wind, across the continent we flew, leaving the lights of Reykjavik and the grand Hallgrímskirkja behind.
The magical winds of winter gather now.
Destination: Oslo, Norway.
Destination, Ola, Norbury. Even the fiercest blizzard could not stop the sun.
And so, with a determined smile and a heart full of cheer, he urged the sleigh onward, ready for the next.
As the golden light of Christmas morning touches the land of fire and ice, the sun voyager awaits the promise of a new day. As the first light of Christmas morn touched the frozen landscape, a sense of wonder filled the air.
Beneath the glow of the Christmas star, the streets of snowy Reykjavik begin to stir, embracing the festive magic of the season. From the snowy streets of Reykjavik, we turn inward to the warmth of home. On this Christmas Eve.
But wait, who is this approaching in the snowy twilight? It is Faldafakir, the skirt lifter.
Welcome to the turf house, where the fire crackles warm and the Christmas spirit fills the air. It was here.
As the fire crackles softly in the heart of our home, we share the sweet comfort of the piparkökur.
With a swirl of winter magic, we find our eager reindeer, hooves pawing the crisp snow, ready to deliver the joy of Christmas. And with a gentle crack of the whip, Santa signaled the departure, urging the reindeer forward into the snowy, ethereal night.
The sleigh lifted rapidly, carried by the magic of the season. Ascending into the clear night,
the sleigh soared over the immense glaciers of Iceland, a magical trail illuminating the epic, cold landscape below. Below us, the majestic glaciers of Iceland slowly receded into the starlit night as we flew homeward. High above the silent glaciers of the north, the sleigh took flight, a shimmering beacon of hope piercing.
In the festive heart of the North Atlantic, the skies ignite with a violent, magical ballet. With the northern lights guiding the way, the sleigh set course for the sleeping city of Oslo.
The moment had arrived. With goggles secured, Santa set his course across the great oceans.
The sleigh sped onward, a beacon of green light against the Arctic night, until it was finally consumed by.
From the North Pole, we soar across the frosty expanse, bound for Iceland, and then Day 3 brings us to the enchanting landscapes of Norway and the festive snow.
It was Christmas Eve, and high above the snowy rooftops, the sleigh burst through the clouds, racing toward.
And so it was, high above the clouds, that Rudolph's magnificent nose cut through the wintry darkness.
Above the whispering waves, beneath the silent stars, a sleigh flew onward, carrying. With his visit to Iceland complete, Santa took a final, satisfied sip of coffee, ready to continue his magical journey under the stars. The sleigh bells jingled merrily as they began their swift, silent glide across the snow. With a surge of futuristic energy, the reindeer accelerate, leaving the snowy peaks behind. They gallop across. Beneath the shimmering aurora, we soar towards the snowy majesty of Oslo. Awaiting us are the silent.
With a flash of light and a swirl of snow, the journey continued, marking the arrival of Day 3.